My name is Reggie. I'm from Dundalk, Ireland, and I'm a boxer slash musician. I decided to start boxing for fitness purposes, to stay fit, keep fit, and also be able to defend myself. Usually, when I get in the ring, I will size up my opponent depending on how many rounds we're fighting. First round, I'll kind of use to just study them, see what punches they like to throw, see how they move, how their stamina is, how they're breathing. Because boxing is all about kind of like playing chess. You're trying to predict their move so you can counter it. So when I download information, I feel like, okay, he likes to throw this punch. Next time he throws this punch, I'm gonna maybe move to the left and throw this punch. Do you know what I mean? Boxing is one of them sports you can't really win everything. Like when you start, you're gonna be very bad and you're gonna lose a lot at the beginning. But then as you lose, you learn. So when I started boxing, I went straight into the ring, straight into the deep end. And I was going in against people that have been boxing for 10 years, 14 years, 18 years, 4 years, 3 years. So obviously when I've joined the club now, it's my first day. So when I go in the ring with these people, I'm gonna lose. I wasn't expecting. You can't start boxing and expect to win. So yeah, I've definitely lost some fights. Yeah. I train in Dundalk, Ireland, in a boxing club called Clan Nifa. There are 5 coaches in the club. They charge about €3 for adults. For the kids, probably around €1. The area that we box in is quite a deprived area, so they don't charge the youth a lot to come and train because it takes them off the streets also. Sometimes, if you don't even have the money, they will let you come in and train for free.
We only charge €2, and we've always only charged €2. But if a kid hasn't got it, we just say, come on in, son.
It's good because it keeps the kids off the street. It keeps people with anger issues, problems at home, even people with disabilities. It keeps them off the street, and it gives them almost like a second home. Yeah, I definitely felt misunderstood. The things that I valued weren't valued, like sports, fitness, music. Especially with African parents, they're coming from a different era. Sports doesn't necessarily pay the bills, and it doesn't put food on the table. It definitely was, how can I say, overlooked. I felt like it was a talent I had that was overlooked for a certain period. It definitely wasn't like invested in. Boxing is very good with relieving stress, yeah. Especially if you're someone that deals with maybe anxiety or anger issues or stuff like that. Like whatever you're going through in life, you can enter the ring or you can go boxing training and just release all of it onto the bag. It is therapeutic. In school, I got in trouble a lot. I've had 1 or 2 fights in school. There was an argument at home. I had an argument at home before I left the house, so I was already in a bad mood coming in. And obviously I've come into school now. I've come into our form room. Someone has thought it was funny to throw a board at me as I've come in the door. So obviously, naturally being already upset, I picked it up and I fired it back now, and I've aimed for him and I fired it back. So I've thrown the duster back at this student, and where he's sitting right in front of the window. So it was a big window, double glazed glass window. I fired it at him. It was on target. It was gonna hit him. He's dodged it. He's dodged it, and it's hit the window now. Cracked the whole window. I got suspended, yeah.
Ever since I started boxing, I've noticed myself become a lot more calm. I've gained a lot more discipline than I had before. It's really humbled me as a person. It's definitely made me a better person. I don't get in any fights because I know how violent it can get. I'm just focused on my music, focused on my training, and just keeping my head down.
To my younger self, I would probably say, I would pat him on the back. I would say, I believe in you. I would say, you're doing okay. And just keep going, to be fair. You're gonna make me emotional. That was a deep question.
Yo, they thought I was lit back then, I wasn't even taking it serious. The industry like the menstrual cycle, so I laid back for a period. Stacking up bands, the cash mysterious. My girl sexy and delirious. Remember I got 5K for a dealer's mat, nowadays I wouldn't go near it. They thought I was lit back then, I wasn't even taking it serious. The industry like